Nessa Sunshine here, and today I am getting into the Colourpop Wild Nothing Collection. So it's this beautiful cacti collection. I love the packaging, and you might hear me say that like a ton of times. So what I will be doing is getting into this look, very soft glam. If you're interested in seeing how to get this look and my kind of ideas on this collection, well, subscribe to my channel and let's get into the tutorial. So I'm probably not going to be using the cream shadows. The cream shadows are all matte and they kind of match certain colors in here. They're like matte versions, but they dry super fast. So unless you have really hydrated eyelids, the cream shadows are just... I really wish there was a mirror because I like to look into the mirror, but I'll just look into another mirror. It's okay. Oh, you know what? This collection also comes with blushes, so I think they're all blushes. I could be wrong. Pressed powder, cheek, 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 yeah. I love these compacts. This is a small version. They have now added their blush into this compact, which I love this so much. I like the graphic a lot. Okay, with all of that being said about the shadows, that's pretty much the whole collection. It's a very shadowy collection with 3 new blushes and this exciting kit, which I'm really excited to look at later. I'm first going to be getting into Vagabond, and this color is so pretty. I'm taking my BH Cosmetics Pro 18 blending brush. It's a big fluffy brush. I'm taking the tip of this and blending an outward circular motion from the corner of the base of the lid and then also onto the brow bone out as well. The colors in this palette are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It should be called Wildly Nothing New. It's very pretty. Very pretty. It's just not... nothing in here really speaks to me going like, ooh, like this is the color you should use, because it's just very neutral. This is really neutral. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing my makeup. Though this palette is so neutral, I like neutral shadows. I'm taking more of Vagabond, but I personally feel good when I wear makeup that is neutral and like this. There aren't enough deep tones for me though to make something a little bit like more smoky or glamorous. Now that I have Vagabond on both of my eyes, I'm gonna get into the shade No Bounds, and I'm gonna use a Colourpop E2 brush. On the outer corner of my eye, I'm pressing with the tip of this blending brush to create a little bit of depth, and I'm pressing it and I'm also swiping it toward my nose, toward the inner part of my face. And now I'm going to use circular motions, but still with the tip of the brush. And then I am moving up into the crease a little bit, and then toward the inner part of where I place the shadow. And I'm gonna go back in with my Pro 18 BH blending brush, not adding any more than what was already on the brush from previous use. And I'm using circular motions going this way, right on the edge of this area and then the nothing area. I don't want it to be even deeper than that, but if I really wanted to, I could take even more of No Bounds. No Bounds is a pretty, it's sort of a cool toned brown. I really like that shade. Now it's shimmer time, and what I've done is place a few shimmers onto my hand so you can kind of see. I'm not gonna show you like super in-depth of each shade and like talk about each shade and everything. I'm just gonna show you here on my hand some of the shimmers. There's like a peach shimmer, a really pretty champagne, almost yellow, very pastel-like shimmer, and a really pretty pastel green shimmer, which I really like as well. That's at the bottom. And there's a couple Super Shock shadows in here, which are really pretty. So Sultan and Spirited are beautiful Super Shock shimmers, and I just love Colourpop Super Shock shimmers. I think they're like some of the best shadows or shimmery shadows ever. They're just so pretty. There are 5 mattes, and then there's 2 mattes with speckles of shimmer in them. And then there are like 3 regular shimmer shades, and their shimmers are really nice as well. I'm going to get into the Jelly Mystical, and I love their jellies. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I take my ring finger into the jelly and I'm going to tap it onto the center of the eye. I did wash my hands prior to starting. Now I'm tapping in circular motions, kind of out. I think I'm gonna take my Colourpop E2 brush over here, and I haven't added any more of the shade No Bounds, but I'm taking my Colourpop E2 brush and moving in circular motions just kind of into the shimmer there, and it gives a really pretty, what a pretty soft glam look. I'm taking Mystical on the other side. I took a lot more, which now I'm like, ooh, I should have added more Mystical. I should add more on this side. What was I thinking? I think this jelly and also the other jelly, Mojave Moves. Oh my gosh. It's very light, pearlescent, really, really pretty. Ooh, 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 ooh. So gorgeous. Gorgeous. The jellies in this collection, very nice. Well, I haven't tried the lip or the blushes yet, but out of the shadows, because there's a lot of shadows, these are my favorite. I'm just gonna go ahead and add Spirited, which is one of the Super Shock shadows, with my index finger. It looks almost the same as the jelly. I'm just going to tap that. It's a lot more pearlescent than the jelly. The jelly is a lot more pink, and then Spirited is a lot more pearlescent, more creamy. I'm taking Spirited into the inner corner with my ring finger and kind of bringing it above the creases. This look reminds me of a look that I've probably done with the Sultry, the ABH Sultry palette. It was a more cool tone palette. Now there are peaches in here, and I don't think peach is a cool tone. I'm going to use the Colourpop BFF Cream Gel Liner, and I'm going to add this in my tight line. I almost said waterline. It's lash time. So I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Legit Lash Mascara. I'm not going to be applying false lashes for this look. It's such a soft, really, really pretty and light look that I don't feel the necessity. So I'm taking this from the base of the lash and then moving it up. Sometimes I like to kind of twist the wand as I move it up. So that's with one coat. I haven't dipped it back in the two. I don't know what you guys consider coats. Like, is coating the lashes going like once through, or is it like going in the tube a second time? I don't know. What do you guys think? I've never figured that out. And one very exciting thing I want to share with you guys is that I now have a code with Huda Beauty. So if you want to use code NESSA on any Huda Beauty products, you are more than welcome to. You definitely do not have to. I will receive a small commission from that, just so everything is disclosed. And yeah, so I'm super excited. So now I'll go ahead and pop on the other side, the lashes, the mascara. Hey, voila, a sort of makeup miracle moment. So I haven't contoured my face yet because I like to put blush on first. So let's talk about the blushes. There are three colors. There's a pink, a sort of orangey peach color, and then a more, I don't even know what kind of color this is. It's not pink, but it's like a bronzy. It almost reminds me of Matchmaker or Good Luck Charm. The peach blush is called Wayfair, and the more bronzy, warmer tone blush is called Crossroads, which reminds me of the Britney Spears movie, if you even know what I'm talking about. And then the one I'm going to be using today is On the Horizon, which is this really pretty pink one. And I'm going to be using the Thrive Cosmetics blush brush. By the way, I did curl my lashes off camera, and man, wow, I like this mascara. Wow, that's really, really pink. So it's super pigmented. I don't know if the formula is different or if it's that I'm using a different brush, because I don't know if I've used the Thrive brush in the Colourpop blushes, or if is this a different formula than their other pressed blushes, which I don't think it would be, but there's a lot more pigment than I'm used to, or the way the brush dips in is just different. I'm not sure. Not sure. And it definitely has a golden sheen to it. So I'm getting back into the palette. This palette definitely reminds me of a mixture of Sweet Talk and ABH Sultry with not as many deep colors. So I'm going to take Come Together all over the lower lash line, doing the same thing to the other side, and then I'm going to go into No Bounds. And with No Bounds, I'm going to take my Mario Badescu. Oh, Lord have mercy. Mario Badescu facial spray. It's just to wet the brush. Gently touching the lower lash line. Now I'm going to use this very light color Crystal Cove, which would be really, really pretty as like a lid shade if you want a more mattified sort of look. You could get a really nice lighter appearance right in here, but matte with this color. So what I'm going to do is take Crystal Cove all over the lash line, but I'm starting from the inner corner and then I'm moving out to sort of diffuse. So I didn't use the cream shadows that came with this collection. I think the packaging is really, really cute. I love the cacti metallic design on top. Now, I tried to use one of these. I think I tried to use Bronco, which is this color right here. It's very similar to the palette shade Crystal Cove. So this is very similar to Crystal Cove, and then Moonbeam is very similar to Come Together. Camouflage and Laurel are two other shades. Laurel is slightly lighter, but they both remind me of Vagabond, which is in the palette. When I try to use these, they're really creamy at first, and then the next second they dry really fast. So for me, it's kind of hard to work with them because since they dry so fast, it's hard for me to spread it out or blend it out. The rate of speed that these dry, it's just too fast for me. I'll go ahead and put mascara onto my lower lashes, and then I will get into the lip section of this collection. My beautiful cousin made me a crystal, like hanging crystal, and I have it by my window, and so you can now see some pretty little like dots back there, and that's from my beautiful cousin making me a beautiful decoration for my room. I love it. It's so pretty. So yeah, thank you, Shada, if you ever watch this video. Now this is the Luxe Lip Oil Set. Huh, interesting. There are 5 colors here today. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have done that. What was I thinking? This is fun. So I'm doing this tutorial a little bit different if you've ever seen my Colourpop collection videos. I usually do a tutorial and focus on the eye look, which is kind of what I did. But I usually talk about all the products toward the end. This time I'm talking about them throughout. So this is the first oil. It's just a clear oil. It's called Dewdrop. How cute. And then this one is called Skinny Dip. I'm probably gonna be using this one today, so I'm just gonna put that out. Bangle, this one looks so pretty. This looks like a color I would love. This color is called Hot Shot. And then also Playa Vista, which is also really pretty color. So I don't know how you guys feel about lip oils. NARS has a lip oil that I really like, but I don't ever wear it like for a look. I would just wear it if I wasn't really wearing any makeup, just to hydrate my lips. We'll see. So I'm going to be using the color Skinny Dip, and first I'm going to be applying the Truffle lip liner from Dose of Colors. After I've lined my lip, I want to fill it in, just so you guys know I have a lip liner underneath, and I usually do. And then I like to take my ring finger and blend. And I am not aware of Colourpop having a lip oil, so it seems like they're introducing this new product in this collection, which is really cool. And this collection, as far as I know, doesn't have any of the sister brand products, so it's just Colourpop, which is also kind of cool. Oh, that feels nice. Smells good. And it's really pretty. Nice and shiny. So I'm just gonna pucker my lips together. I only added a little tiny bit. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial using this beautiful collection from Colourpop. It is beautiful. Again, I've said this like a bunch of times already. The packaging, stunning. I love the packaging, very cute. I think the jelly shadows probably are my favorite, and then the blushes as well, at least the one that I did try today. I love the new packaging for the blush. I like that there's a little mirror in there since the palette doesn't have a mirror. The palette is really pretty, but it's not new. It's not something that is unique or something that I feel like I need. Now, if you had the ABH palette or the Sweet Talk palette and you've already used up all the shadow in that, and you're looking for something that has more peaches or corally tones and like some cool tone browns, this might work for you. If you want something that's very light in color, something that can be very soft on the eyes, this is a good palette for that. The Colourpop is affordable. They have really pretty makeup, so if you need eyeshadow, well then maybe that's for you. But if you have a lot of the Colourpop recent palettes, well, it's not something super different or unique. The lip oils are nice. They kind of remind me of the Luxe lip glosses, but a lot less thick and a lot more oily. Well, I mean, what can I say? They're lip oils. The colors are really beautiful, and they'd be something that I'd personally wear just on a more natural day. That's it for today. I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time again. Okay, Bye. Bye now.